Hey guys, Matt here. While scrolling through Twitter the past month, I heard a lot of good things about this anime titled Demon Slayer. At first, I thought it was a little overhyped, maybe, and that maybe something crazy happened, that's why it was super talked about. But my friends started talking about it, and that's when I really considered watching it because they talked about how great it was, and they told me to watch it because it was actually really good. So I was intrigued. I wanted to know why everybody was so hyped about this new anime. I wanted to know what made it such a big hit. So one weekend I sat down to answer that question for myself and I binged the whole show in 2 days. I mean, it's only 26 episodes to be fair. It's not too bad, trust me. I was instantly hooked by the first episode, and as we learned more about the world and as the story progressed, the more invested I found myself. To give a little summary about what the show is, Demon Slayer is an anime that came out in 2019 that follows the manga under the same name. After a majority of his family is killed by a demon, and his sister is turned into a demon, Tanjiro sets out to become a demon slayer to kill the demon king and try to figure out a way for his sister to turn back to a normal human. Along his journey, he faces many demons and meets other demon slayers who fight by his side. Like I said earlier, there's only 26 episodes and the movie is on its way about some train. But so far the show has been great and I'm really hoping that a season 2 comes out really soon because I'm excited to see where the story goes and kind of see where the characters go as well. The show has this certain charm to it, and the concept is very interesting, and the characters that I've met so far have been great, but there's one character that stands out among the rest, and who this video is about, and it's Zenitsu. So Zenitsu became my favorite character very quickly. He was first introduced in episode 5, I want to say, of the anime, but he was just kind of finishing the whole Demon Slayer course to become a Demon Slayer. It wasn't until episode 11 where he got a bigger role in the series. After Tanjiro runs into and saves the girl that Zenitsu is bothering, the two team up. It is from here that we learn more about Zenitsu. At first, he kind of comes off as a coward. He's scared, as he should be, because he's fighting demons, and that's just not great. It'd be scary as hell. But he's scared. He's scared he's gonna die. His self-esteem is very low, and he sees himself as being very weak, and that's what we, the audience, initially believe. During the episodes where the two go into like the demon house or whatever you want to call it, Zenitsu walks around scared about what lies in this house, what demons might be in here, and he does not want to fight. He makes that very clear. He does not want to fight. This made me question how this kid, scared of demons, passed the Demon Slayer selection test, because you watch Tanjiro take the test and it's just like, yeah, he has to fight a crazy demon. And you look at Zenitsu, it's like, this kid is scared of demons. How did he pass the Demon Slayer test? I was really confused, but my question was very soon answered. When Zenitsu and the boy that he was protecting came in contact with a demon, Zenitsu turned into a whole different person. He was stronger and more confident. It is here that we learn when Zenitsu is asleep or unconscious, he is incredibly strong. He is no longer consumed by fear and he is a different beast. His skills skyrocket through the roof and he was able to kill that demon in one stroke of his blade. It was truly mind-blowing seeing what he was able to do in this form. Oh, and that thunder breathing pose, or whatever you want to call it, super iconic and badass. I love it. From that moment on, Zenitsu was my favorite character in this show. Partially because I'm a sucker for like electric powers or fire powers in any type of show because I think they're awesome, but also because he's actually such a great character. Later during the Spider Family arc, or whatever you want to call it, they expanded on his character and gave us a backstory which I really liked. Growing up, Zenitsu had no parents. He had no one who believed in him. The only person who did was his master Gramps, who taught him thunder breathing techniques. Even though Zenitsu was weak and tried to run away multiple times, Gramps believed in him and insisted on training him. He saw potential in what Zenitsu could become. On top of that, he struggled with learning the thunder techniques, yet that didn't really matter. He focused on mastering that first technique, becoming so good at that one technique that he was unstoppable using that one move. And that one technique he is good at made him such a good demon slayer as we see. This is something you can also apply to real life. You may not be able to master everything, you may not be able to be great at everything, but if you could be great at one thing and master that one thing, then you've succeeded. There is a Bruce Lee quote that directly relates to this, which reads, "I fear not the man who practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who practiced one kick 10,000 times." I love that quote, and it applies to Zenitsu's training and ability, and also to everything, you know? If you practice one thing, you'll be greater at that one thing. I should also mention that Zenitsu, his hair is like this yellowy orange color because he was struck by lightning. I think it's just a cool trait or a cool attribute of the character. After learning his backstory, we see him use that first thunder technique which he practiced thousands of times in this epic sequence against a demon spider who's trying to kill him. His eyes are glowing white and his speed increases as he fought the spider using thunderclap and flash. Everything about this moment I loved, and it was just cool learning more about where Zenitsu came from and how he kind of got where he is. As the show moves forward, I really can't wait to see how much stronger Zenitsu becomes and kind of how his journey progresses. I honestly really enjoy every character in the show so far, but Zenitsu is just my favorite character overall and stands out among the rest in my opinion. And the reason for this, I think, comes down to being one, he's very relatable. I know me as well as many would be scared shitless if we were in this situation, living in a world filled with demons, and he has to be one of those people to fight against them. I mean, yeah, that's not the ideal situation. On top of being relatable, he also has this funny side, and also a badass side, which just makes the character so great, and I don't know, it's just cool traits to the character. But overall, I really enjoyed Demon Slayer, and I can't wait for both the movie and the second season. I'm really excited for it. Let me know down in the comments kind of your thoughts on the series so far, and maybe who your favorite character is and why. I think, I don't know, it'd be a fun conversation. But that's it for me now. If you enjoyed the video and want to see more Demon Slayer in the future, please hit that like button. Also subscribe for more because, you know, more videos are coming soon. But I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.